No.
about my child or one of my children?
Oh, what he said about, and then is it your daughter?
It's one of my daughters, yeah. The text message
That
where
was
he
your
said
daughter.
that he
I'm
did
so
something
sorry. Oh my God, I am so sorry.
that has caused an open investigation with DHR and Mobile Police Department and the Child Advocacy Center.
Oh my God.
Were you sitting with him?
Who?
Rainbow Bright, was she sitting with Dodge at one point, or is that somebody else?
No.
Oh, okay. There's
No,
another lady, I think, that also has an accent as well.
Right, yeah, I think he said he sits with an Australian, and he can't take any more Australians in. I wasn't asking to, and thank God, like, I had no idea who this guy was, like, a day or two ago, and now I'm, like, looking through videos going, oh my God, like, I'm finding it myself, but apparently these guys have already played it, but I'm shocked. This is disgusting.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. And there's so much evidence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, they say that certain people say that I've lied about it, about the whole situation, lied about what he did to me. But, you know, all of us women can't be liars.
Not everyone, no. Like, one-off, sometimes it can happen, sometimes, but there's statistics that show it's not as much as people like to say, that women lie. But it can happen, sure. Normally when there's a custody issue, right, like young kids, and sometimes it can get a little, so why would it be happening when the children are not his and they're adults? Yeah, and they're coming out and speaking out? It doesn't make sense then. It's very unlikely that, and when I could hear her speaking, it was like, she's not being coached. This is like natural. And if you're going to make something up, you're going to make up something extreme. What got under my skin was how insidious it was, and part of like a routine.
Right. Well, you know, listen, I have worked with Department of Children and Family Services. I've had to watch forensic interviews, you know, where a child's being interviewed in the room with the forensic interviewer, and then I am sitting in an opposite room with detectives and, you know, some other individuals. I've watched children, you know, provide stories and details of abuse. Okay, when I'm sitting with detective state's attorneys, everything, and we're trying to determine whether or not there's going to be a process moving forward. So a lot of times when you're watching a child, you know, talk about things, children, like a 5-year-old child, a 12-year-old child, like they don't know those things in details. You know what I mean? And so when you have somebody talking about something in such detail, it's like, where are you getting that information from?
Exactly.
Like, where have you been taught this?
Yeah, there's coaching because the language isn't appropriate. Yeah, you're right. But didn't sound at all coached to me. It sounded like a natural feeling of discomfort and disgust. It was really, really unsettling.
Yeah. And you know what? And like I said, you know, there's been some other individuals that have, you know, there are some victims here on TikTok, you know, with Anthony Blackwell. And I don't know if you guys know who he is, but I'm really close with his stepsister. And we were doing like a lot of content on him at the time. And, you know, the victims were coming forward here on TikTok trying to basically just tell their stories. And Anthony had went viral on a Nurse Hannah video. But regardless, his sister, Ashley Smith here on TikTok, she came out and said, no, like, you're not a child advocate, like, you have been abusing us, da 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 da. And so we were doing a lot of content, and then Josh, you know, aka Dodge, kind of, you know, started to get involved and started making a lot of content on the victims, saying that the victims were lying, saying that a 10-year-old, you know, that Stephen was 10 at the time when Anthony had abused him. This is allegedly. And he was saying, well, no, you liked it. You know, making a lot of references that Stephen liked the abuse at the age of 10, because, you know, children don't understand.
That sits with
children don't understand arousal at that age, right? They don't understand why they're feeling aroused or anything. And there was a lot of things being said like, oh, you were aroused because you liked it, not because somebody was making you feel aroused inappropriately or without consent.
Actually, I think I've seen a video on this when he's talking about a little boy. He was talking about a little boy.
Yeah.
And a little boy being aroused. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So that's, there's been a lot.
This dude couldn't handle me or Doc in a box last night. Like.
Oh, did Doc get up?
Huh?
You and Doc, because I heard it earlier, hours earlier. I didn't hear it at the end.
Yeah, he let Doc in a box. And don't think that Doc was believing him. Sabrina, I just want to let you know that 100%. Depends on who he is, Kristen. So Doc is the type that's going to listen to everything. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, Doc seen and heard the recording. You know what I'm saying? He knows. He knows. He's the type that likes to listen to everything for whatever reason. I'm not that type. I don't give a fuck. And whoever gets to me with the best receipt first. Like there's no. Me and my wife fight, right? I've yelled at my wife. She's yelled at me, but never to that extreme to where I'm face to face or even in the same room. The main reason why we're yelling is because we're sitting in two different rooms.
Well, the bad thing about that, he goes around and says that, I triggered him and all that. I have text messages from his sister that was living with us at the time that witnessed the whole thing.
Well, listen, so the only thing I see that you did wrong, and I wouldn't even say wrong, right? Because he is about to leave your house and you do have a right to make sure that he's not taking anything that's not his, is whenever, you know what I'm saying, you can tell he's already worked up and you're recording him and standing in the same room as him. Because that will trigger a lot of people, especially anybody that don't have any respect for women whatsoever, which it shows that he don't. However, like I told him whenever he brought it up, that you were, because he had said, well, she was recording me and she was yelled at me. Well, yeah, you fuck boy, you yelled at her kids and talked shit about her kids. Any mother's going to scream at you for talking shit on her kids.
I mean, yeah, he called my 14-year-old, she was 14 years old at the time, called my 14-year-old daughter a whore to her face, not once, but twice.
Yeah, so
and there was a lot going on prior to that, because I think that you had said it started because of cell phones. It
started because of cell phones.
Right, because he was very controlling about what her children were going to do with their cell phones, and those
he shattered two cell phones that day.
Yeah, he shattered
boundaries
the
stepkids.
And I mean, like I said, at the same time, so that's why I don't really see the wrong in it. Do I think that it may have? He can use that as it triggered him? Well, yeah. If I'm a psychopath and someone's recording me, I'm going to as well. But the difference between him and a normal husband, supposed to be a loving husband. My wife could record me at any of our arguments, and I'm not going to get in her face and scream at her, ball my fist up. That's another lie he said. He said he had his hands behind his back. No, you didn't, you fucking clown ass bitch, because we got the recording where you tried to take her phone from her, or not her phone, but whatever she was trying to keep you from taking, right? You heard the struggle, stupid. And unless...
this man has threatened me too. Like, you guys know I have an order of protection against him. He threatened me. I mean, he's threatened me physically, and I've never dated this man. I've never had a relationship with him. And for him to treat me and threaten me the way that he has, I can only imagine what she went through living in the same home.
Oh, I can only imagine too.
And telling my story and the things that this is like no harassment, no bullying, nothing with him. I'm just expressing like the things that I've witnessed and the things that I've been through with him.
Right, and what's scary is that scabbed up kneecap ass bitch Bear, she's going to experience it also, right? They're still, he's still in that lust phase with her. She hasn't done something to upset him. Did you see his face when she went in his live about 25 minutes ago and told him that she's going out to lunch with her friend Angela, aka Adam?
No.
Yes, he was like, does this mean you guys are going to be out day drinking? Like a controlling, weird freak fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is fucking insane. He immediately froze up and then got quiet for a second. And then he was like, does this mean you guys are going to be out day drinking? She was like, no, we're going to be with the kids. And she said, I love you. And he said, love you. Like, what? Like, you're weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's strange. I'll never understand that. That dude is a certified fucking nutbag.
Well, we lived in hell.
I believe you. I do,
It was
Britt.
pure hell.
I really do.
Often, like broken glass, eggshells, waiting on the next blow up. I mean, he would blow up over the smallest things. No shredded cheese in the house, or
I mean, I would get mad.
one time I took a battery out of a brand new pack of batteries, and the battery happened to be dead, and I got my ass cussed out about it. It's like, what am I, like a battery charger person? Like I can, like, I know if the battery's charged or not. Come on, dude, really?
Yeah. Hold on.
And like Kay said, I'm not harassing. I'm telling my story.
Yeah, this is just us just telling our experiences and the things that we've been through. This is not, anything other than that, and this does not give him a right to harass me or bully me or make content on me or anything post this live.
And and I've said, I think I've said it to Kay, but I've said it to other people that if he has changed for Bear, great. I am happy for
he
her.
hasn't.
I'm glad
Don't
she's
even
gonna get that.
Don't even live in that state of mind, right? He hasn't. He hasn't, because that's like a trauma for you. Honestly, you might not see it that way, but that's gonna sit in your head like, why wasn't I good enough, right? It is not the fact of the matter. Some people have huge problems with commitment. Okay, I was with my daughter's mom for almost 20 years. Okay, now she did some disgusting shit throughout me and her relationship. When me and my wife got together now, my wife had to, like, ask herself many times, what am I doing wrong type shit. You know what I mean? Like, why is he trying to push me away so bad? Because at the beginning of our relationship, I absolutely tried to push her away 950,000 times. And that wasn't fair to her. But that strong ass woman that is my wife, you know what I'm saying? She absolutely stood by my side and refused to allow it to happen. And that will definitely be a trauma to you, because then you're going to start asking yourself questions like, why wasn't I good enough? Why did he do this to me? But now she's getting this fucking princess treatment type shit. No, this is the beginning of their relationship. And someone like him, who is a complete fucking narcissist, and you can hear it in every word that comes out of his mouth and every reaction. Like, I just seen it whenever I was just in his live, right? That's what he's doing. He is making that red carpet. He's giving her that red carpet treatment right now. And he's the type.
And I got that treatment too in the beginning.
At the beginning, yes, see? And it's going to change. So people do change. I promise you that. I changed. I've changed a fucking ton. But I wasn't a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has them narcissistic tendencies somewhere in them. But he's a full-blown out narcissist.
You weren't abusive like that either.
No, and I was definitely not abusive. Definitely not.
Look, I was in a previous marriage, before, my current husband, and I was in such an abusive relationship with this man. And when I met my current husband, I didn't know what, like, a normal relationship looked like. And I've been with my husband for almost 11 years. And this man would never disrespect me. I mean, he still, like, even just now opens up the car door for me, takes care of me. I mean, he would do anything for me.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, and that's awesome. That's awesome, because it is hard for someone that's been through hell their whole life in relationships.
Scream at me.
Yeah.
Talks to me. I mean, I'm not just talking about opening car doors. Like, I'm not saying shit like that. I'm just saying that's what he does. But I'm saying, like, he doesn't yell at me. He talks to me. He treats me, and his daughters like human beings. Like, when you get mad, you talk. You don't get loud and scream and throw shit.
I don't throw shit, but when I get mad, I do yell.
He does too.
When he would get mad at me, I was being punished.
Yeah, that's
told me-
wild.
I mean, like, would actually call me and go, "Have you learned your lesson yet?" Like I was some freaking child.
And I see him doing that. What's up, Doc? What'd you say?
Hey, so Kobe, so last night I was being respectful, man. I wasn't even disrespecting him.
I know.
Like I was making facts, and I still got dropped. I did not even approach him.
You triggered him 100% because you was stating the facts that he couldn't give you answers to. And then whenever he fucking posted that goddamn picture of that kid, of the baby, you lost it. Like, no, dude, that's not okay. That's not okay for you to do.
And that's the only thing. If he
Which
wouldn't have
baby
posted
did
that,
he
man,
post? What picture?
I think a kid with autism.
Yeah, he posted the kid
That's
with
my
autism.
son. Was it
Yes.
a little boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Yes,
was
that's my
crying.
son.
And that's when I kind of lost it because I was like, no matter what you're going through, no matter what the situation is between two adults, if she did send that to you, that's you, right? If you did send that to him, that's between you and her. For him to put that on a social media app was completely wrong, and no
It's
one's
been
going to
all
be able
over
to tell
this
me
app.
that that's okay. And
Yeah.
he can get mad at me for being like, "Oh, no, you did something wrong, and you just didn't own up to it." He was like, "No, it's not. It's not justified. It never is. It never
No,
is."
and he's used that 12-second clip of my son crying, and people have gone around like Michelle Melendez, and I won't talk about her because Kay's in the box, but she's gone around and told people that I abused my son to make him cry. I mean, really, come on.
That's wild.
Wild behavior.
And that's why I'm going after Michelle Melendez so hard, because you put those false accusations on me.
I don't even know who the fuck that is, but
Now, if this dude wants to continue our conversation, an intelligent conversation, we can do that whenever he wants to, right? But I don't think he wants to because I seen what he did. Because normally he's like, "Oh, if you get disrespectful, I'll drop you." I was never disrespectful toward him. I never was.
no, you
I
kept
just
a
wanted
calm
him to
demeanor
respond.
tone.
You know, like he couldn't explain some of the things. I mean, like, some of the things I was like, all right, okay, maybe I need to look at the video. Maybe I really need to see
Yes.
da-da-da. But that part, he could not explain that.
Bro,
I
I'll
just got
send
dropped.
you the fucking video. You'll see the same thing I seen, and you're gonna see he's a fucking piece of shit, psychotic, narcissist punk. He said he had his hands behind his back the whole time. You heard the struggle, right? When he was trying to take whatever object she had.
Right.
You heard that struggle. So obviously he didn't have his hands behind his fucking back. That's number one. Number two, I don't give a